and so he wondered if he could advise us.
Because we don't know what to do.
How do you know your sister's story is not true?
But Edmund said they'd only been pretending.
Oh, that is a point which certainly needs consideration, very serious consideration. But if you'll excuse my asking the question, does your experience lead you to regard your brother or your sister as the more reliable? I mean, which is the more truthful?
Well, that's just the funny thing, sir. Up to now, I'd have said Lucy every time.
In general, I'd say the same as Peter. But, well, this couldn't be true. A magic country, and a wood, and a faun.
Well, that is more than I know. But a charge of lying against somebody you have always found truthful is a very serious thing indeed.
We were afraid it mightn't even be lying.
We thought there must be something wrong with her.
Madness, you mean? Oh, make your minds easy about that. One only has to look at her and talk to her to know that she is not mad.
But then...
Oh, logic. Why don't they teach logic at these schools? There are only 3 possibilities. Either your sister is 1, telling lies, or 2, she is mad, or 3, she is telling the truth. 1, you say that your sister never lies. 2, it is perfectly obvious she is not mad. So for the moment, until any further evidence turns up, we must assume 3. She is telling the truth.
But how could it be true, sir?
Why do you say that?
Well, for one thing, if it was real, why doesn't everybody find this country every time they look into the wardrobe? When we looked, there was nothing there. Even Lucy didn't pretend there was.
What has that to do with it?
Sir, if things are real, they are there all the time.
Aye?
But Lucy had no time to have gone anywhere, even if there was such a place. She came running after us the moment we were out of the room. It was less than a minute, but she pretended she'd been away for hours.
That is the very thing which makes her story most likely to be true. If there really is a door in this house that leads to some other world... I must warn you, this is a very strange house. Even I know very little about it. I would not be at all surprised if that other world had a time of its own. However long you stayed there, it would never take up any of our time. And I don't think many girls of Lucy's age would invent such an idea themselves.
You mean there really could be other worlds? All over the place?
Well, nothing is more probable. Oh, I wonder what they do teach them at these schools.
But what are we to do?
My dear young lady, there is one plan which no one yet has suggested, which is well worth trying.
What's that?
We might all try minding our own business.